Okay, this nigga Julio got 1,000 yards. Okay, Free about to have 1,000 rushing yards. Eat Free. Give us Free. Give us Free. True. This is crazy. I really should have only one loss.
2 losses.
To who?
The nigga you lost to twice.
I played you twice in Player Union? That's weird, because the Panthers, we didn't play the Panthers twice yet, dumbass. Fucking look at you, hype as shit.
Shit.
We're gonna cruise the map. You so fucking hype, bro. I like playing on the road. That's how I won my first Super Bowl in the last Madden, on the road. All the way to the bowl, nigga. Ask about me.
Yeah. I got 3 shutouts though. 2 shutouts. Young Star, nigga. Okay, then Darnell.
Damn.
Cruise to the first round bye.
Now you gonna cruise, huh? Alright.
The first round bye in every league I'm in. Except for...
So you're telling me Keanu Neal ain't smacking Kamara? Alright.
No. Nigga, I don't remember Kamara at Alabama whatsoever.
I think he was there, but he was. They had so many damn backs, like he wasn't gonna get no burn. That's why he went to Louisiana. Where did he go? He
La Tech?
Yeah, I want to say he went to Louisiana Tech. Yeah, I want to say he went to Louisiana Tech.
He's screaming until they did put the hat in these dudes.
So I like how this nigga True is just with his back turned to him. All right.
I went to Tennessee. I don't remember that nigga at fucking Tennessee either.
You said he went to where? Tennessee?
Tennessee,
Yeah, all right, yeah, that's what it was. He was a volunteer.
Damn.
What?
That nigga kept on pushing. They said Kamara's short time in the University of Alabama was a rough experience. He had knee surgery during the preseason, then redshirted as a true freshman, but he was unable to break into the recruitment class that featured 3 of the NFL running backs, Derrick Henry, T.J. Yeldon, Kenyon Drake.
Yep.
And due to behavioral issues, Saban banned Kamara from practicing with the team and suspended him from their bowl game.
Yep.
God damn.
So he never really got a chance till he went to Tennessee. Nope, come here. This nigga trying to use him. He tried to use a mutt play.
That's why I swear that's the other fucking he was gonna be using. I'm like, ain't no fucking way niggas ain't. It's good.
Because what he did was he did the what's the name? Michael Thomas was doing the out route, like like a post, and he moved him to the left side. And where they run up and do the post where that play is always open, but I don't know with the patch if it's still open though. That time he just didn't have that time because the rush got to him. But I know that's a mutt play because that's what niggas do a mutt to get open.
Nigga, am I the dumbest nigga in the world or am I the dumbest nigga in the world?
What?
Let me go ahead and do this shit.
How about Houston and Kelsey for Hopkins? You can get one of them. This nigga said, cause you ain't see the thing I put in the group chat?
No.
The nigga said, I said, what's the price on D-Hop? He said, well, I'm going for the best offer, but possibly 2 firsts. I said, good luck. So then just now he was like, all right, we'll send Houston and Kelsey for Hopkins. No.
Houston and Kelly for Hopkins.
No. You can get one of them in a pick, but no. That's not gonna happen. Are you fucking nuts?
I don't know what niggas be thinking.
Damn, he did exactly what I knew he was gonna do. His blitz in the middle was wide open. I fucking should have lobbed it. This nigga had Patrick Robinson on him. Damn. Yep, this nigga still plays the same. Still plays exactly the same.
That's only on Diamond.
Give me that. No, nigga. Get that right back. Get that right back. Oh, I had him. I had red. I had red. Jesus. Oh, damn, I had Julio coming back. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Boy, sit down. Stop playing. So you want to try this again, huh? No. We're going to go tick for tack, Jay. Simple and plain. Crazy thing is, if anybody knows what it means, I feel like it's you.
I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean.
Give me that too. No, nigga. No, nigga. Yep, this nigga still plays the same. Yep. This nigga's trying to run mutt plays. Now he did the PA zona cross where like the niggas he's in the shotgun. The play I ran against you where Dez got bumped and he fell back and then he ran his route.
Yeah.
He tried to run that play, but he switches when you do that. If the wide side of the field's to your right, you switch that one the route that Dez does the flat. You switch him to the right, and he's always wide open. They better stop playing with free, bro, and let me get these cuts off. Cajuice. The 89 speed tight end with a 94 acceleration agility. Alright, I will be on. You got work tonight?
Yep.
Well, I will see you probably tomorrow.
We'll see.
Can't beat me, though. Hey, Shady Rock, Shady Rock. Ricardo. Stop trying to run that play, bro. Damn.
Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7. Now here's Bryant to kick it off. New Orleans already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try to generate some offense.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. A nice pick up there, 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his second season. And of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did, and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners. Those guys can break down defenses through the middle. Alvin Kamara ended up leaving Alabama, going to a junior college for a while, maybe with the Hutchinson Junior College, before matriculating in Tennessee and finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
Oh.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Try to pound it in and give it up. And he's looking in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Let's get on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. Can happen between now and January, but if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in, so a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now it's Freeman. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. On second down, here's Ryan. Underneath to Allen. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Ryan on second down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And the Saints signal for another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Here we go. 21. Over. Ready, my shot.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's caught by Meredith right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
Hey, two. My shot.
Breeze now on first down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Got it. Okay. 11.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Takk McKinley, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Got it.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A gain of 32 that time. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Now a play fake. Breeze. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Got it.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to float this over the middle. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. Here's Bryant for the extra point. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Ready. We waiting. 11.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup. 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Easy. Got it.
On 1st down, Breeze drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught at the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Thomas, the intended target.
Hey, let's go.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. Pretty move. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Gun. 11. Oh, ladies, shut it. Hey, South.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Trying to lay one up deep. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Breeze now. That's complete to Meredith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football. Brandon, we're into the 2nd half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Got it.
Now Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Benjamin Watson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for two here.
21.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And now here's another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, Tuesday. Let it go.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. Ryan now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Back 25. Ready, set.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Craig Robertson in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, got it.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Freeman again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Hey, let's go.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, 58 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ready, let's set.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Looking long for Thomas. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Let him go. Mike 25. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Get set, get set. Hey, set.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Wide open receiver complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Ready. You waiting? 12. Ready for check.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Got it. Ready for check.
Now Breeze again. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal.
Strong right. Ready. We waiting? Stand up in. Got it. 36.
They get it to him running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 12. We got 4.
To throw, it's Breeze. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
21. Ready for check.
Now Breeze got to have this one. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Let's go.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Ryan wants to throw it. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Breeze now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And it's 3rd and short.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Yes! Ready! Yellow waiting! Wait, set! 21! Mike 5'9",
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Single the slot.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 11.
Now Breeze. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
21.
Now a play fake. Breeze. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. To throw is Breeze. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back,
But he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, Ryan looking deep for Julio. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to